Okay, folks, I want to tell you something I read a while back, and that is that now, first of all, let me say it's not the French doctors of right now, but the thing is, the French doctors of yesteryear, a long time ago, back in like the 1800s or so, what they would do is they had a really good doctor or two who would hypnotize patients or mesmerize patients, and what they would do is then they would gently try to teach the patient how to heal itself. And the thing is, though, what happened was it was so wildly good. They were so wildly good at it that they had 100% cure rate. So what I'm going to try to tell you, folks, is that even though I look at you here and what you see is that I'm closing my eyes. It's just the angle of the cell phone here. But the thing is, though, I'm not trying to mesmerize you, Lord. I'm not. I don't want to do that anyway. But the thing is, though, I'm hoping to tell you stories to make you calm and get the point is that if you guys can stay in a calm sense and try to gently try to work your way through your problems you have, you might just be able to do just fine. Now, some religions and some folks say that there's a gap between what you're looking for and the way and how much time your mind has to really just let go of itself, and then their answer just suddenly pops into your head, or somebody might give you some clue by doing something around you or something. But the thing is, though, what I really found to be true is that, if you give yourself a time and say, "Well, I'm looking for my keys and I don't know where they are, I don't know where they are, so where are they?" And so if you think real hard about it and you can't figure out where you put your keys, and then suddenly you just let your mind relax. You say, "Well, I'm just gonna sit here and drink my coffee or drink my tea or something and just calm down my nerves until I figure out where it is." And then suddenly, after you calm down and you have a drink of tea or something, you realize you know where you put your key. Well, that's the same kind of thing with a lot of answers we have, and that's what our friendly Buddhists are and so forth. Maybe some Hindus too think that if there's the gap between what you're looking for and the time that your mind relaxes to the point where you can answer your own question, or for that matter, the universal mind will send a download to your brain to give you the answer you're looking for. So, with that thought in mind, basically, this is the point of meditation. Try to give you answers to your own questions, what are the thoughts you have popping up in your mind that you have to forgive yourself for. And the thing is, though, that in itself is not a bad thing. And the truth is, though, we all do that to a certain extent. Sometimes we just have to flat out forgive ourselves for the terrible things we think in our own mind. And then, but the thing is, though, my psychologist who has passed away now, his name is Leighton, and he said that sometimes the thoughts in your head they go around swirling in your mind. You have to forgive either. First of all, you have to forgive yourself for, and you also have to challenge them, especially if they're all completely negative. And the thing is, though, what you should do is try gently, I'm not saying harshly, I'm saying gently to replace the negative thought with a positive thought. And for that matter, in life too, what you can also do, and this is just me talking here, try to think up some positive reaction to some negative event. And most of the time, what you'll find out is that by accepting what happened, even though may seem negative to somebody, like a blasted car wreck or something. Like one time I was going on a date with Lucretia, and it was on Valentine's Day, and doggone it, we had a car wreck. But the thing is, though, Lucretia and some of the other folks were very upset about it. But me and another girl who was in the wreck, we were just like, well, you know what? We were in a wreck. Ha ha, we survived. And we were joking about it. I think I know that seems like a little bit odd thing to do. But the thing is, though, what I'm saying is if it's a really completely negative thing like a car wreck or something, and you get to the point where you can just forgive it, for whatever happened, and whoever was at fault was at fault. And if it was you, then you have to forgive yourself the same way. But the thing is, though, what I'm getting at is that when it gets to the point where you accept what happened and you let it go, then that's when you give yourself forgiveness. And that's kind of the point of meditation right there. You forgive yourself of the bad negative thoughts and you replace it with something positive. All right, that's my general, basically what I think about meditation. And like I said, Lord only knows I'm not as smart or as wise as the Dalai Lama or anybody. But the thing is, let me just say that I am in a forgiveness pattern most of the time for myself. But hopefully you will get to the point whether or not you accept Buddhism as your faith. I just hope you get to the point where you can forgive yourself of all the negative things that happen and the negative events that happen and replace it with something good. And then if you do that, you'll be on the upward spiral. And if you don't accept that and work towards the upward spiral of thinking good thoughts and having good things happen to you, then you'll be in the downward spiral, and you might as well be listening to Nine Inch Nails. All right, there you have it, folks. Take care. This is Bill. We love you.